A warm-up question with both of you, so Jill can get your arms sorted out this time. So, Nana, well, both of you, I'm going to ask you to give me your name and your age and the name of the college that you go to. So we'll start with you, Nana.
My name is Nana Ajay. I'm 17 years of age and I attend Langley Park Girls' School.
My name is Stacey Cody and I attend SFH6, which stands for Synonym Forest Hill Sixth Form, and I am 16 years old.
Lovely, thank you. Right, and let's start with you. These ambassadors, you're here as an ambassador for the Actionplus Foundation. Who are they exactly?
So, Actionplus Foundation have created a group of ambassadors range from the age of 13 to 24 to help with the education, to help to educate young people about HIV. Because in modern society, most people are really ignorant about the topic of HIV, that they don't even sit to think whether it actually still exists. And we also are here as a form of support to those with HIV. We're here to speak to offer them our support, speak to them whenever they feel neglected. We're just here to basically support people with HIV and let them know that it's not the end of the world.
Stacey, could you explain why girls in particular don't have safe sex and why the incidence of HIV is on the rise? What's been your experience?
I feel that other people around us, especially like people in my year group, they believe that having sex is more of popularity, so they would do it for a higher status, and people are being peer pressured into doing this, and they don't think about the consequences that come with having unprotected sex especially. So they do it for their own desires instead of thinking about what could come when you do it without.
Don't you have to be very brave to speak of these very personal things to your peers? Some may be friends, some not friends. What are the difficulties?
For me personally, to talk about such a really crucial topic like this, I would feel more comfortable to speak to someone my age, because then I feel like it's more relatable. Because if we're around the same age, I would feel more comfortable to talk about sex as I would with my parents. It's a really young people are really. I feel like if we young people are delivering the messages to other young people, they would be more likely to listen than someone older than them, because then you would feel the connection. If it's always an adult telling you to do something, you would think, oh, it's the same old story. You must respect your parents. It's the same old thing, them telling us to listen to our parents. But if it's other young people, because young people tend to be really rebellious, so if a young person, young people like us, are trying to fight against this thing of HIV, they would know it's a really big thing, and that's why we're trying to help them.
Are you very aware of this problem in your school, your college, your local community, even in your church? How widespread is the problem? I
think in my church that I go to, we are aware, but in terms of the community we are in, especially Lewisham, I don't think they're aware as much, because Lewisham has very, very high statistics for HIV, so I don't think they're as aware as they could be. But in schools, people do come to our schools to tell us about health clinics for the youth. So people are trying to be aware. But I think, like Nana said before, for us peers to come to tell others about HIV and the rise that it's doing, I think it's more, they tend to listen more because they're coming from us. So they know that she understands what we're talking about. So she understands how we feel that we're going through it, so I can relate to her.
And to add to what Stacey said, I think they are aware, but then they feel like, oh, it's a one-off thing. Let me just have to say, they don't know the risks of that. They think, oh yeah, if I just do it once, I won't get it. But just by a 2-minute thing, you could still get it. So I think they're not aware of the risks attached to it, so they're just really ignorant, and yeah, just go with the flow.
Thank you.
Oh, no.